So the next three documents we're going to create are just showing you different ways of adding JavaScript to your pages. So let me close this and we'll go to File and New. This first one we're going to save and we're going to call it Listing 6-3. And we want HTML. And we'll click on Save. So I'm going to quick key in the codes here. And I'll probably pause while I finish the rest of this. And then I'll come back and explain the JavaScript that we're adding. So I've added all of the code, and the JavaScript code is in the body tag. It's inserted similar to an inline style. And we just have onload equals, and it's calling the alert method, and it's sending it a text string welcome. So when the page loads, we are going to see a little window pop up with the word welcome. And we can go ahead and see how that looks. And there's our welcome message. Now, the next two exercises are basically variations of this one. And we're just going to be kind of moving the JavaScript to different locations so you can see the different ways of inserting it into your page. So I'm going to save this as listing 6.4. And then we're going to remove the unload out of the body. So I'm going to press Control and X because that will cut. And then below my title, in between my opening and closing head tags, this is where I'm going to add the script tag. And we'll throw in the closing script. And then in between the opening and closing, this is where that alert is going to go. So I'm going to retrieve the alert that I cut using Control and V as in Victor. And that will paste the alert in here. And I need to get rid of unload. And all I want is alert. And then I'm passing it welcome. Okay, so this is how you would create a script that basically is at the top of the page, not in the visible portion. And it's very similar to doing a internal style sheet. Okay? The only difference is this is an internal script. So let's save this. And then we're going to open that up in the web browser. So the end result is pretty much the same, just two different ways of doing it. Now we're going to go to our third technique. So I'm going to save, and then I'm going to go to File and Save As. And this is going to be listing 6-5. Now for this one, we are going to be taking that code and putting it into an external file. So we are going to need to pull that external file in. We'll do that below our title tags. So we're just going to use script. The source is equal to, and we're going to enter the name we gave or are going to give the external file. So we're just going to call it mycode.js. JS is short for JavaScript. And then this does have a closing tag, even though we don't have anything in between. So it's basically going to pull in this code. I'm going to cut the script closing script, and the alert. So I'm going to highlight, press Control and X. Let me save this. And then I'm going to go ahead and create a brand new file. And this is where I'm going to put that alert code. So I'm going to press Control and V, because that will paste. And I'm going to get rid of my script tags because they do not need to be in here. So all this external JavaScript file is going to do is include the alert. So let's save this. And lesson 12 folder is fine. And this is going to be a JavaScript file. And we're going to be calling it my code. Now let's go back over to our listing. And they had wanted us to change, I want us to get rid of the H1 here. And then just change our paragraph to say hello. So we'll save all of this. And then let's open up the listing in the web browser. Okay, and at this point, we have created the 3 files, creating inline JavaScript, internal JavaScript statements up in the head section, and also an external JavaScript file.